Okay. So I just got back from the store because I had no money. I told my father, I said, I have no money. He didn't want to hear that. I said, but I don't. I don't have any money. I used all my money up. I used all my food stamps money up. I have no money. And I am trying to ration my food stuff, although I shared with these young men. And maybe I didn't need to share with them. He said, no, don't worry about that. And as I was talking to you previously, my friend was texting me, but what he was also doing was sending me some money. And I appreciated that because I was able to go to the store and get some more supplies because was depleting that which I had because, like I said, I had shared. And while I'm in the store checking out, well, I had checked out, and the lady was really cool. And she was like, I said, oh, don't forget my bag one. She said, you just want a point? I said, well, you can give me more and stuff, but in this store, they only gave me the one. She said, you ain't never been in my line before. I said, no, I haven't. So she gave me like 6. That was nice of her. I said, they better not give me a survey because Hubby done gave you high praise. And she laughed because she said, yeah. She said, I like you. I said, I like you too. And stuff. Because we sitting there and I said, pardon my French, because I was talking about they will sit there and tell me I belong here before you because they brought me over here in chains and they say they have to deport. She said, oh, I can dish it out just like I can take it. And I understand where you're coming from. And no, I don't take offense at the fact that you said that because we know what we're up against. Because I said, I'm tired of this shit. She said, I am too. And everybody in line who was Hispanic was feeling the same way. And then I realized as I'm walking out, I said, oh, I forgot to get my rice. Because I had got some more stir fry. So I went back to get my stir fry. My rice. And went through another line. That man, it was supposed to be an express line. He was not moving very fast for an express line. And I was like, okay, whatever. And the man that was ahead of me, he was buying a gift card and some other shit. And he was paying for it with an old $100 bill. And the man was looking at me and he said, oh, you checking it out? He said, yeah, he's checking it out because, it's an old bill. I mean, they check out the new ones too, but they check out the old ones really. He said, you don't need to cosign. I said, you're absolutely right. I was just pointing out. He said, let that man do his job. I said, not a problem. Now, let me tell you what came out of that exchange so that you understand it quite well. The spirit on that man is him going to jail. You're not paying attention to me. See, my father just brought up Dumbo. He going to jail. I can see it on his spirit. And when he gets into jail, the first thing he's going to do is call on Jesus. And you know what he said to me? As I was in that line pointing out what was matter of fact was I didn't need to go sign for him. Now he spoke not just for himself, he spoke for you. See, my father does a lot of shit by proxy. I'll ask her, you absolutely right. And when I got up the line, I told the man, I ain't trying to co-sign on anything. I said, I need my paper. He said, I didn't see it. I said, okay. He gave me 3. For my rice and my 2 candy bars that I bought. As I came out of that store. I said, don't forget, I ain't trying to co-sign on nothing. So when I came back here to this property, what did I see but this woman coming up with a dog? And I saw her coming up to this apartment complex to this unit with her dog. Now, I am fully aware that there are laws that say that you cannot ban service animals, but at the same time, that dog was not a service animal. That was her pet. And she came into this apartment building, and I watched her open that door and come in to an apartment that had been occupied earlier by another couple that checked out this morning. And they clearly have a rule, because I read it. No pets. See, those of you who consider your pets your children think that you gonna get that shit by me? Dog and cat lovers and bird lovers and more alike? No. We have a place for them in heaven, but they ain't necessarily gonna be in the same place with you. So you might want to get that out of your system, because the thing is, we don't consider them family. We consider them animals. There is nowhere written in the Bible that your animals become our responsibility as you call yourself crossing over. You want to do away with your loved ones, but you don't want to do away with your pets? Then we suggest that you spend eternity with those pets in the slaughterhouse. I told you, you ain't gonna like me. I don't give a fuck that you're an animal communicator. I don't give a fuck that you're a pet lover. I don't give a fuck about anything that has to do with your animal. That dog better not bark, because I will complain. Because that woman brought that dog up in here. It's a little dog. One of those yappy, loud ass little dogs. That dog better not bark. It's bad enough that I have to deal with people who don't know how to control their volume, but I'm not going to deal with your damn animal when I pay good money to. I suggest that if you don't have an animal that will not behave, you don't travel with it. You leave that animal back where you came from. And don't tell me any more stories about how they die in the cargo hold of a plane. So the airlines have to sit there and about we take the care of your pets so seriously. I've been on planes with animals. There was one dog I did like. But at the same time, I know it was not a service animal. She was just a good dog. She looked at me. I looked at her. She saw me eating. And I said, girl, Mama got to take care of you. Which she did do. Giving her water and everything she needed to do. She didn't get fidgety until it was time for us to get off that plane, because we were in the back of the plane. And she was ready to go. And I told the girl, I said, the only reason why she's getting fidgety is because you told her we're getting off this plane. And she's ready to go. She said, you're absolutely right. I shouldn't have told her that. Good dog. Well-behaved dog. Now, I lived with that lady who was a psychic. And I know she forged credentials saying that her dog was a service animal, and that dog is not. She lied. Airlines are cracking down on that shit, and for good reason. Because you lie. You lie all the time. You will fly with a fucking zoo given permission to. They ain't just making jokes about this shit. This shit is real. That's you. Because you want everybody to accept everything that has to do with you, and we ain't got to. You don't accept everything that has to do with us, so why should we begin with you? Oh, I told you, you're not going to like me. When I get through going over all the laundry list of shit that I have an issue with when it comes to you, you really ain't going to like me. And I don't give a fuck, because I already don't like you. And I definitely don't have to like your animals. You get what you pay for. You didn't pay for any of that shit. You just want me to accept it as an aspect of you. Bitch, please. You're caretakers of this world. And the animals in it, they die all the time. When that hawk swooped in and was trying to carry off that little dog in Vegas, I thought that shit was hysterical. Keep the dog in the house then. She went out there and beat the dog off, but at the same time, I tell you, before it's over and done with, you're going to see a little dog get snatched up, and they're going to be crying, because that is yet to be told for you to see it. And when they tell it, I'm going to post it, because it's true. Just like you shark bait now, when you go out in those waters. That man rescued those people who were out there and did not know that a great white was there and was swimming toward them and did not know what they were. He would just bite into it. He would taste blood and continue to bite because that's all he knows. Now that's an animal acting off instinct. And when you go into the woods, just like that man had to fight off that cougar, you might not be so lucky. And the bears, you might not be so lucky. You live in the hills. You live in the wilderness. That's their territory. They don't owe you shit. How do I know? I told you. You can't outpray me. I told them to revert to type. To not be afraid of you. To go ahead and have their way with you. Yeah, I said that in a prayer. Yeah, I was angry. And good right reason to, because the thing is, you ain't thinking about me. So why should I think about you? Why should I care about your safety? Seriously. You will suffer. And you will suffer at the hand of the very thing that you say or profess to love. And then at the same time, you're going to sit there and say, don't kill it. As they chow down on you. I heard the countdown. It's going to happen. So, I suggest you be careful how you approach me in the future. And don't think that I'm here to play a game. I'm here to right a wrong. And I don't give a fuck that you think that you're animal communicators and you know what the animals are here for. No. You're using them to trade on secrets. I don't like Danielle McKinnon and anybody else who calls himself an animal communicator for profit. I will see the animals turn against you. Why? Because I can. I told you. Can you out-mystic this mystic? Intervo castere conteastica patoloca intiadavo ingestinda vanatkeata. Ask me, what did I just say? I dare you. And then I'll make sure it comes your way so that you get first-hand experience and knowledge of what I just invoked. Motherfuckers. Capiche?